Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be talking about greenhouse exciting progress. So it's a little messy, but that's how it is. So once we get a few people in here, we'll kind of talk more. As you can see, there's a lot of holes in my plastic. If you saw the last video, you'd understand why. So while we're waiting for people, I guess we can go feed the dogs. I'm going to feed them. Good morning, Josh. Good morning, Bryan. So what I'm doing while waiting for people is getting the dogs fed. We're going to be going over there to look at my greenhouse progress in a minute. So, yeah. Forgot a scoop. I'm going to show you something. These are some mums I got from the place I work. I got a burgundy one. It is a little rusty. They gave them to me for free since I worked there. So I got 2 yellows, 1 purple, and another burgundy that hasn't started blooming. Kind of looks purple, so I don't know. We'll see. Hey Rachel, will you throw me a scoop? This is what we feed our animals with. I'm building my goat hotel today. Ooh, that's cool. We'll have to watch your video if you make one. So this is about how much dog food our dogs get a day. If they are acting hungry at night, more, so. So, we did get rid of we gave our dog to someone else yesterday, the black one. So I put a little in there, and then it did rain last night. So, Hershey, the bigger dog, gets the smaller bowl, and Millie. Well, now they both come over here. Right now they're fighting over dominance, since our dominant dog left. Who's a good boy? So, I think we'll go look at the greenhouse real quick. Because I'm not going to be live long because we're going to church later. So I'm going to pick up plastic. So my phone doesn't have much battery, but we're going to try and do this. So I found this piece of plastic, this piece, and the one on the back in my dad's barn that he told me where to find it. It does have quite a few holes. This back one doesn't, but the other two have a lot. As you can see, I'm gonna try and get some, what do you call it? Greenhouse plastic tape to repair the holes. But how I secured it on was a board to drill through the plastic into the other board, because that helps to not rip the plastic if you just screwed straight into the plastic. Now, as you can see, the part of my greenhouse that didn't have plastic got wet last night. So this plant is doing really bad outside. It's getting too much water. The leaves are dying underneath. And so I'm going to bring it in here. It's starting a whole bunch of new heads since the summer. So this plastic, yeah, Cortney's husband, Dustin. Yeah, I think it'll work for this year. I'm just gonna patch it up with some kind of patch. I mean, this was free, so I'm gonna use it. Yeah, I thought about packing tape. I'm gonna see which one stands rain better. I'm gonna do an experiment. So, yeah. And then this back wall, I still need some wood to put on the outside and screw into the other. And then we'll have to make a hole for the window. So, good morning, Warren Loess. Hello, Rambling with the Brums. Thank you for coming. Good morning, Outdoors with Big Matt. So, that's how it's going. So, I'm going to get some more wood, hopefully this weekend, to finish this table. It is going to be shorter than this one. Maybe like the main shelf will be here, and I'll make a taller one that doesn't cover the whole thing. I'm not sure yet. Let's see, what else? Oh, so the other piece of plastic might cover the rest. I have about 2/3 of the top covered, and I have another third, and then the front, so we'll see. Thank you. The greenhouse is coming together. Hopefully soon I'll be able to have it all the way enclosed because mice are coming in now that I have the plastic up. Actually, they're already in here before that. They made a nest under my mineral tub. Yeah, that's a good idea, Dustin. Thanks. Hi, Hygge Homestead. And this is our old canner. We actually just got a new one. Well, it's a water bath pot. It's starting to rust all the way through. Let's look at that hole. The hole is pretty bad, but it's also rusty in there. So I'm thinking I might use it as a pot or storage. Don't know. This really needs less water, but it has rocks in the bottom for drainage. Something dug in there. You can kind of see a few of the rocks. But my grandma has one, a helmet, like a baseball helmet that has no drainage, and it's full of these, and that's where I got these from. See, the leaves just get like that when they're wet. So I think being in the greenhouse would be good for it. And for the top of my bench, I'm going to maybe put some painter's stirs, like this. Because if I have pots, like if I have a whole bunch of these, there'll still be some holes so that drainage onto the ground. But these trays and pots that I was initially going to use cost more money, especially if I'm going with the plan I envisioned first, like with all the plants I'm going to do this year. This method works better, but the rounder pots are cheaper, and I have some already, so I'm still doing research on that. Yeah, the mice, I'm pretty sure that's how they made these holes, because this was just folded up in my dad's hay shed. And mice like it in there too. So we killed the 3 mice. Sorry if you guys don't believe in that, but we have a serious mice problem here. We finally got our cat to learn to catch them. He caught 1 yesterday, and then my brother killed 2, and 1 we found in our house on the mouse trap this morning. My phone's about to die. I need to upgrade. Because it was at 100 when I started this live 15 minutes ago. So do you guys have any questions about my greenhouse? Another thing is right there, I'm going to put a mineral tub. A mineral tub is one of those old mineral tubs. Yeah, so I drill holes in the bottom and I can just plant stuff in there. So I'm going to have one of those in there year round so I can grow some fresh produce. We need to have a fire. We have so much feed sacks, plastic. If you have any old pieces of fencing, you can put it on the shelves. Oh yes, that's a really good idea. I have seen people do that. And this plant is really hardy. This wandering Jew on the bottom right here. Let me find a better place for it. This is so very hardy. I'm going to be trying to grow this to sell it. Next year. And these impatiens aren't looking very good, so I might pull them out to give this a better chance. And this is asparagus fern. I already have a pot of plain asparagus fern, so I probably don't need this asparagus fern, but I'm gonna try and transplant it to keep it. What else? So I'm hoping to finish this week. I'm not sure how that's gonna go, because I really want to get it enclosed so I can start my potting soil bin, because I have a lot of stuff to transplant. I'll show you one that I need to transplant. So I did end up using all my wood that I got, all those treated 2x4s. So I'm gonna have to get more. I didn't expect it to be enough, but I didn't want to get too much. And I did use a lot of the, let's see, where did I use that? A lot of old wood. The only new wood I used for the plastic is those two I found in the garage. Like, I reused this board to keep the plastic up. I'm going to cut this leftover 2x4 to fit there. And I'll be done with the back. Except I'm going to put one board along both sides of the back. Still need to put the window in. This is going to be the window. Make sure it doesn't come out too far. And I need to tighten all this. Oh, another thing is this pipe insulation worked like a glove. If you didn't watch the last greenhouse video, it's amazing. No question, just what to say. I'm proud you had a vision. It's changed and you're moving forward. It looks very good. It shows you can do what you set your mind to. Thank you. Yes, I am so glad my dream of having a greenhouse is finally here. It's coming together so nicely. And I think once I get the framing on the side, it'll like move so fast. Because I can work on this a little at a time. And the holes can wait till a few more weeks. Till it starts getting cold, because all my plants are coming in here. What was I gonna say? Oh, if you guys haven't heard my plan, I'm 16 now, and my birthday's in March, so when I'm 17 in the spring, I'll be probably already started growing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna cram so much in here. And hi, Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It Homestead. Good morning, Melody. I'm so glad you made it to my live. I'm showing everyone my greenhouse. So I'm going to fill this with plants this spring when I'm 17. I'll be almost 17 and then turn 17. And then next spring, the one after that one, my dad has a 30 by 90 foot greenhouse that I would just have to pay for new plastic, like professional plastic, that lasts like 4 years. And then to heat it, he has a boiler over at my grandparents, and that's where the greenhouse is too. So that I would have to help him chop wood to heat the greenhouse for the boiler. So it's gonna work out, I think. How are you, Melody? Thanks for coming in. I would make you guys all moderators, but since I don't have my computer, it's not gonna happen today. But this really needs transplanted. That's why it's turning really red. It's usually not that red unless it's outside in the full sun, which it is. But it hadn't gotten like that until I needed transplanted. And the soil's actually really low in there. But this pot is beautiful. I love cool pots like that. Need to plant some stuff in there. I also propagated some more African violets inside. I will be willing to send those to you guys if you want any. I have a lot. Like a propagated leaf. So I'm going to put all this on the dry side. And I'm also going to buy some bulk potting soil from a local greenhouse. Just gotta catch them before they close for the season. Thank you, Melody. I'm glad you could be here too. I've really been missing your lives every Sunday, but hopefully I can make it tonight. That's my dog over there. I'm not sure what he's doing. But we had to get rid of our dog yesterday. Two of our dogs ganged up together and killed one of our goats. So we had to do something, and it wasn't like just once. They've already killed some birds before, but a goat is just extreme. Good morning, Howie. So that's my greenhouse so far. Let's go look at the side. I have most of it covered, about 2/3 covered, and they do have mouse holes since they are in the barn so long that I'm gonna try and fix with greenhouse tape. My green beans are almost done. This cherry tomato is it is done. I picked the first spinach yesterday. And then this tomato that was an experiment is actually growing a tomato. It's not the healthiest looking thing, but yeah, the dogs. Yeah, it was really sad. I don't know. Remy was the dog that kind of just needed one-on-one attention. She went to a lady who has an apartment, so she's going to be an indoor dog. So she's not potty trained or anything, so we'll see how that goes. There's probably a mouse in there. I don't know, they can fit through the tiniest spots. And I have all these hanging pots saved for, I'm going to do a whole bunch of this in the spring. I've got to head out and get ready for church. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Warren. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. I do have to get going in like 10 minutes because I've got to get ready for church as well. We're going to a different church today for National 4-H Week. A church invited us, our club, to go. Hi, Urban Girl Gardening. Just popping in to say good morning and happy Sunday, family. Thank you. Happy Sunday. I did show you guys the mums earlier in this live when a few people were in, and they are so pretty. I got them for free for working at, oh, that just snapped. I got them for free for working at a mum farm this year. This is getting some nice root systems. Just a frog keeps digging in it. Hi, F&P Farms. Hi, Farm and HVAC. So I'm bringing all my plants in here because it's raining a lot. My dad's trying to harvest the crops and he hasn't gotten a lot done because we're busy and the rain. Hi, Shannon. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for coming in. So I feel like I'm making a lot of progress. This up here, I didn't know how to connect that frame to the other side that's going to be a frame. But I think I'm going to put boards across on top. And in the back here, I'm going to work on something like Melody from Bake a Leg and Let's Hygge Homestead's channel. She has like a beautiful raised bed garden. And I'm hoping to get a few more of these filled. And then make some longer beds for flowers because I'm going to try and grow cut flowers this year. And so I just need some more space. And I don't think I'm going to use my old garden space anymore because I just didn't have time to do that big garden. And if you grow like this, you can fit a lot more together because the big garden I had till and that took up space. So I think I'm just gonna like this way, and I could fit some more here, but it is so close to the field that they might need to back up into the grass when they're combining or planting. But I don't want them to hit any of my plants. So I think I'm gonna plant my spring garden here. Because only spinach is really spring, and I'll plant it in a different tub so that it does better, because if you plant the same thing in the same spot, it doesn't do as well. Yeah, Bake a Leg and Let's Hygge. I love your garden setup. It's beautiful. Man, my nose is stuffy. I'm doing okay. Going to try and get my house in order today. I watched your video earlier, Shannon, but I was gonna leave a comment, but it said error, and then the comments got turned off. So, Yeah, Melody's garden is so beautiful. You guys should go check out her channel. And you guys should check out all of the people in the chat's channel. They have great channels. I try and watch them all, but sometimes I don't. Well, a lot of times I don't. So, yeah. I'm growing cabbage and kale this year for the first time. Kind of because Melody did. She did such a great job with it. Let's see. So this is going to be my spring garden area. I'm going to put one more there, spring garden. And then I don't want to go past that little line. So I'm going to put some longer beds, maybe from there to there in that space or in this space right here. There's a lot of trash we need to burn. Because if they spray, you probably get some on your vegetables if they are so close. Yes, that is true. I usually cover my vegetables up when usually my dad lets me know when they're gonna do that. Thank you. Oh, yeah. No problem, Shannon. I have to go leave a comment if I remember later. And my brother was kind of tilling this for me. He's 4. Oh, no, he's 5. He was just digging in this, and he was trying to make a mud pie on that lid. Oh, and there's one of the dead mice. Yeah, they were underneath this cardboard I put in there. So that's a bit disturbing. There was another one in there. Yeah, we have a really bad mouse problem here. Thank you, Melody. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make, so from here, there's like, this is concrete, and I thought a little concrete would be better than a whole bunch of grass. Less weeds to pull, but there's grass coming through the old concrete. So from about, this is half of the, and that's half. So this half is about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 feet. This is 10 feet from there. And then that's probably a little less. But I'm thinking I could have one long one, another long one, maybe 3 long ones. My dad just took a cattle tank thing to the scrapyard, but it probably would have worked perfectly. I wish I knew he did that, but I would have taken it. So, yeah, I'm just going to make some more beds. And that's usually our burning pile. Since it's on concrete, it doesn't ruin any grass. And we do need to burn all this stuff, but it got wet, so. So this is my cute little pot. There's a tiny weed in it. But this is where I grew them from, and I just put them in here without roots, and they thrived. So these need repotted, that's why they're so red. So yeah, that's a great space for a raised garden bed. You will do great. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. What is she up to now? Thank you for being such a good supporter. If you guys would like, you should definitely go check out this channel. You guys actually all have great channels. Yeah, it's really hard to be patient for a garden, Shannon. For me, it's just I like to start the seedlings in my early, and that's part of the reason I'm getting a greenhouse. So, and then you plant early things and you get early produce, and then you could plant some later, and then you can scatter it out so you don't get it all at once. Let's see. Oh, so this bench up here, I can't really put pots on it as it's really far apart. Yeah, I bet. So these trays are what most greenhouses use to put the pots in because they fit and they save space. So that's what I was initially planning to do. That's why I didn't make this close. But these two boards, I'm going to put like an inch gap in between them. And then that way they can have pots like these as well. And then I think I'm going to get trays for these tables and then pots for over here. Like the circle pots. The circle ones are cheaper. I think they're more like this. I don't know. They might be like in between this size and this size. So I'm going to transplant this as soon as I get my mineral tub that's for potting soil in here. But I don't want to open new potting soil until I get this thing covered so no critters get in and bury themselves in my potting soil. Thank you, Melody. Yeah, you guys should check each other out. One day I'll make you guys moderators when I have my computer. And then you guys can share links of each other's channels. Like Melody's lives, they're so great. I do have flower beds, but only have plants in there that won't take much work. Yeah, and that's the way to go. It also sometimes looks better for flowers. You are very welcome. Yep. Thanks, guys, for being so kind in the chat. My phone only has 4%, but it's been on 9 for like 20 minutes, so for the first 15 minutes, it started at 100 and then went down to 70. Oh no, I think 20. My phone's really has poor battery life. Yeah, go check out Melody's live tonight at 9 Eastern. That's 8 my time. Yeah, patience is hard. I'm not good at patience. And then we have my sunflower here. I took the other 3 out. Only 4 came up, but I'm hoping the seeds will dry and I don't think these are the seeds. I think the seeds are those that haven't lost these things. But if you know better, let me know. What is she up to now? I'm sorry. Oh, you're a moderator. I just can't tell on my phone that you are, but I made you one last time. Thank you for posting her link. So I think these are the seeds underneath. These don't look like seeds that are on top. But I fed the other 3 to the chickens and they devoured them. So that's a plus. That they got food and I got seeds from the bigger one. My grandma's gigantic one. Here's this. Something keeps digging holes in my pots. I think it might be a frog. I discovered a frog in this one once, and there's a big hole in that one, this one, and they can't get in these 2, so. But this one, Yeah, I talked about that one already. Just can't wait till I finish the greenhouse and I'll have so much content for you guys. It'll be amazing. I think I'm gonna try and stay on here 5 more minutes to make it be 45 minutes long. Oh wow, thank you. What is she up to now? You're great at posting links. My grandma has a garden and my favorite thing to do is snap green beans or peas. It's so relaxing. Oh my goodness. Yes. That reminds me, I do love to snap things, but it does wear your thumb out a bit. But I love sugar snap peas. You don't snap them, but they're good. I don't know. I like them better than regular peas, but I like to grow those. But anyway, I was watching one of my old videos. I used to not put words on my videos, just music. Like I used to not talk. And what's it called? And they are so relaxing. Like some have words on the screen. Some just music. But pretty cool. Didn't know it. I struggled editing then, but I don't really edit much now. Yeah, that's true, Melody. Hello, Cortney. Thank you, Cortney. I'm not going to be on here much longer as my phone's about to die. But I might go inside and charge it. I've been teaching grandkids here how to grow gardens. They also help with harvest time too. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, my sister, she helped me pick the green beans yesterday, and she absolutely loved surprising our mom with them. It was pretty cute. Thank you, Cortney. If you guys haven't checked out each other's channels, you definitely should. What is she up to now is posting all the links. And I would make you guys all moderators, but I don't have my computer right now. So I might go live this afternoon. I'll probably schedule that so more people will know about it. I'll schedule it right after this live. That's funny, Melody. So, Cortney, since you haven't seen my greenhouse progress, it's a little messy, but it's 2/3 the way covered. The plastic was free because I found it in my dad's shed from his old greenhouse. And it does have holes, but Dustin, Cortney's husband, told me that I can look around and find some good deals on greenhouse tape, so that's what I'm gonna do. And also, I already told you guys about my sunflower, but I'm hoping the seeds dry. Thank you, Cortney. Well, I'll try and make it to your live. What is she up to now? Thank you, Melody. So the sunflower, it's actually pretty dry and it's really wet here. As you can see, it's been raining a lot. But I think it helps. Like, it was just made to lean over, and that makes the seeds not get as wet. Obviously, the air's wet. But I can't wait to save these. I'm just waiting for them to dry because they have to dry on the plant. So my last plant to bring into the greenhouse is this asparagus fern that needs fertilized. That's why it's so pale, like it's yellow. So I brought all these plants in. I told everyone this plant, the leaves are getting rotten because they're getting so much rain. But it is producing since I planted it in that pot. It's called chicken hens, I think. These are chicks, not a hen. It was really big, but now it's tighter. So I'm not sure which is better. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the rain. We've been getting so much. My dad was trying to combine. He could have yesterday, but we were busy. But he needed a little rain to help the corn. It was so dry here until harvest. Yeah, what time are you going live? What is she up to? On the farm, keep an eye open for some mold fiberglass. White and green. My dad has 2 gigantic sheets of plexiglass, I think it is. And I just found all it in his barn where I found this greenhouse he told me about. But I don't think plexiglass would work for this part, but it could work for the front. Yeah, it definitely won't work for that, and it might look weird if I did only the one side. Noon. Okay, guys, you should go watch What Is She Up To Now at noon. Yeah, I might go live like at 1 maybe. Maybe 3 or 4. Not sure. Chicken hens are so cute. My grandma gave those to me. She had about like a whole baseball helmet. It was like decorative and it had no drainage and it was so full she gave me a whole bunch. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I really wanted to save the seeds. Here's all our chickens. Barred Rock, Rhode Island Red. And that's a cinnamon queen rooster. There's one out of the pen. But that's a speckled Sussex, I think. Not sure what that one is. Okay, maybe it wasn't plexiglass then. Yeah, oh, I should go show you guys. Okay, so our chickens are sad. Well, I think they're sad because this rooster likes to chase me, but they're sad because they can't get out. And early in the live, I mentioned that our dogs killed a goat, and they also kill birds, so that's why they have to be in a pen. Because our dogs always find a way out of pens. You have a speckled Sussex? Yeah, our speckled Sussex rooster is so evil. I just did some zinnias yesterday.
Finally figured out how to turn it off.